Hello, welcome. This is a video about how to use special right triangles to find missing sides. And so, excuse me, this video is at the highly proficient level. They've asked us to find the value of missing sides using special triangle relationships. And so over here we see we have a 60 degree and it's a right triangle. Because of the triangle sum theorem, we know that this side, then this angle here has to be 30 degrees. So we've got a 30, 60, 90 right triangle. And so over here, I'm going to draw a quick sketch of a 30, 60, 90 right triangle and remind myself that the ratio here is 1 to 2 to the square root of 3. The shortest side is 1. The hypotenuse is always double. This is the 60 degree angle. And it's always opposite that root 3. And then this is the 30 degree angle, and it's always opposite that 1, the shortest side. And so then if I can use this ratio to talk about any 30, 60, 90 right triangle. I just have to figure out how if I keep that relationship the same, is because I've multiplied every part of it by the same number. So we'll just call that x. X, 2x, and 1x, and x root 3. And then what I want to show then is which sides correspond to which. Let's say this x is the short leg, that corresponds to y. This 2x, and it might have been better to use instead of x, a. I mean, we can switch this out. Let's do that. I'm going to call it, instead of x, just because I've got this x over here, I'm going to use a different variable. Let's call it, I don't know, m. For multiplier, m here, and m. And so then I can see, like I was saying, this 2m is the hypotenuse, that's 6 root 2. This 1m is the shortest leg, that's y. And then m root 3 is the longest leg, and that corresponds here to x. And we're going to start with the bit that we know, the hypotenuse. And so the hypotenuse, 6 root 2, and what we're going to do is we're going to say my hypotenuse is 2m over here. So 2m is equal to 6 root 2. And now I just want to get that m alone. So m, divide by 2, and divide over here by 2. M then is equal to 6 root 2 divided by 2. And I can divide the 2 into the 6, but not into the root 2. So 6 divided by 2 would be 3. So this is 3 root 2. Just to remind us here, that then is the value of m. And that's 3 root 2. But m is y. And so 3 root 2 is the value of y. And now x, well, x is what corresponds to m root 3. And since I know what m is, I can just put that in. I can put the value of m. Those are both equal to m, so I can just put that in here for m and figure out what that short leg is, what x is. And so if I had m root 3, I'm going to mark that in green here. So I've got m times root 3, but m, as we pointed out here, is 3 root 2. So I've got 3 root 2 times root 3. Well, because they're both radicals, I can multiply them together. Root 2 times root 3 would be root 6. 3 root 6. And that would be my value of x. Okay? So 3 root 6. Those are my values. 3 root 6, 3 root 2, and then the hypotenuse was given to us. It was 6 root 2. Now, let's see. En español, just going to make note here, so 455. Ok, déjeme borrar algo de esto. Vamos a repasar. Aquí dice, encuentre el valor de los lados faltantes, find the value of the missing sides, usando special triangle relationships, las relaciones entre los triángulos especiales. Y a este se refiere especialmente a un triángulo rectángulo de 60 grados, que significa que el otro es de 30 grados, porque 30 más 60 es 90, más este que también es 90 es 180. Y la suma de los ángulos de todos los triángulos se suman a 180 grados. Entonces, pero tiene sus relaciones entre los lados. Y es así. El lado más corto es 1, la hipotenusa es su doble y su cateto, o el lado, en inglés se dice leg, el leg más largo de los dos que forman el ángulo recto es de raíz cuadrada de 3. Y podemos mantener esa relación entre los tres lados si lo multiplicamos por todo el mismo número. Normalmente usaría x, pero puesto que ya estamos usando x aquí, voy a decidir usar otro. Voy a poner m por multiplicar. M estamos multiplicando por cada uno por m. Entonces, veamos esta parte que que 6 radical 2 es la hipotenusa y 2m es la hipotenusa. Entonces podemos poner que 2m es igual a 6 radical 2, pero queremos despejar m, porque una vez que tenemos m, tenemos el cateto más pequeño. Se divide entre 2 y se divide entre 2. M entonces es igual, 6 dividido entre 2 es 3, 3 radical 2. Entonces eso es m. Y eso es m, pero el m corresponde a y, entonces ponemos 3 radical 2, es y. Ahora, x, voy a poner azul, es m radical 3 es igual a x, ese es el cateto más largo, el que está puesto al ángulo de 60 grados, entonces m radical 3. Y yo sustituí sabiendo de que m era igual a 3 radical 2. Lo ponemos ahí donde está m. Lo ponemos 3 radical 2. 3 radical 2 por radical 3 da radical 6. Entonces tenemos 3 radical 6 y eso es el valor de x. Entonces ponemos que aquí x es también, a ver, 3 radical 6 es su valor. Bueno, para adelante, si se puede. Trabajen duro.